Friday, September 19th at 11:40 God's time.
Coming at you live.
3:40 Euro time, UTC. What's up, boys? We're gonna make this one quick. I've got something very special planned for my viewers over the next few days when the video comes out. But essentially, Cozy is dipping his toes into the internet security world.
Tell us more.
I forgot what the guy's name is who does the streams, like who does these all the time. It used to be like my favorite shit to watch. I loved watching the Indians from the call centers lose their shit. But essentially what's happening is there are those guys that reach out about getting you on podcasts, and they're total scammers. They're just looking to send you Trojans and like steal all your crypto. And there is a guy who tried to get a friend of mine, Zero Zach. Some of you may know him. He used to work with, I think he worked on Canto, and he worked on a few other projects. Like he's been around. He was, I want to say he was like an Ethereum developer, like in the beginning days. So he's been around for a while. Works on a lot of different things. And they tried to get him, but being the security focused person he is, it didn't work out too well. He got them on a stream or on a call because he saw that the link they tried to send him was invalid. They wanted him to join Streamlabs. We use Streamlabs here. And rather than streamlabs.com, it was streamlabs.org. So he automatically just like something wasn't right. Told the guy he couldn't download third-party software because of the company computer restrictions, had him hop on a Google Meet. And when the guy hopped on the Google Meet and he shared his screen, Zach shared a bunch of like Kim Jong-un porn. and the guy didn't hop off the call right away. So, he's like, is that what you wanted? Is this what you're looking for? And the guy asked why he was sharing that. He asked him, okay, you're clearly not from North Korea. So where are you from? And the guy gave him like a 10-minute convo over what they were doing, how they were doing it, without giving too much detail on like, what exactly they did. You could already put the pieces together. They send people this fake link. When people join, it has like a keylogger on it and like a scraper. So it kind of greps your whole computer, looks for like private keys and passwords, steals those, drains all the wallets that you have. And by the time you're done talking to them on the stream, they've taken all your money.
Just don't click any links, dude. Pull a Cozy. Just don't open anything.
Biggest thing is like, don't download stuff from people that you don't know. Even the people you do know, always verify with like others. Like, I had something come up the other day with someone that I know and we've interfaced with a lot. I'll just say it on here. Like one of our buddies sent me like a markdown file through Telegram, but he doesn't DM me very often on Telegram. So because of my Telegram settings, nothing will show that needs to be downloaded. If you compress a file, compress photos, it'll show up as like downloadable images, and I'm not going to open them up. Like it's not happening. It's not worth me getting wrecked. There's the Telegram.
I think you asked me to open it. You were like, you open it first.
Yeah. I didn't ask for you to do it. I just told him with the MD file that I wasn't going to download it. And he said, I'll just send it to Marty. And then he sent you the markdown file, sent you the photos, and he also sent me a forwarded copy of the photos he sent you.
Yeah. He sent me the photos.
The problem was that he had compressed the photos.
I still didn't open the file.
Yeah. The problem was he compressed the photos. So like you had to download the photos, and I wasn't going to do that. So
like full size.
Yeah. I'm super paranoid about that kind of shit, just because like you see it happen to people every day in the industry. There's always a new hack. And we talked about it on here with the Telegram one that came out where they were injecting Trojans into downloadable images.
And it was forced download on Telegram is like the original setting. So as soon as if they sent you the message, you were fucked.
If they sent you the message and you opened up their chat, you were screwed. So I immediately turned that off, the downloading images by default. And because I get that kind of shit all the time. People like spammers will send me photos of things and then like add a spiel to it. And I usually just delete the convo for me and them. So even if it's someone that I know, I don't trust it because people get hacked all the time. Their accounts get taken over, and that's one way that hackers, are able to kind of spread their exploit is, they get into a trusted account, and then they send, they kind of play hot potato and they pass it on to the next person. So yeah, I'm super paranoid about that shit. Everyone knows that, like, even on like Discord, you can't DM me if I'm not your friend. You can't even send me a friend request. Which is frustrating for some people because they're like, I tried to send you a friend request, and I'm like, well, I'll have to send it to you then. Like, I'm not.
Dude,
I don't know who
somebody
you are.
tried to add me on some messaging app, and it wouldn't even show that I had an account. That's how tight my settings are.
Yeah, like, I just don't fuck with that.
I
shit.
have to add you.
People don't
Today,
understand the implications of running someone else's code, like, on your machine, like that, either downloading or running some code. Like, you could literally do anything if you don't understand it. They can do anything to your machine that they want with code.
you'll give them remote access, and they have it. What's up, Grand? So today, we are this guy who tried to pull the exploit on my friend. He sent that same, like, podcast spiel to me and someone else that my buddy knows. So we're going to try to get him twice today to make 3 times this week that he got, and he didn't get to exploit someone. So what's going to happen is he's going to DM me, probably in the next like 10 minutes with a link to, join whatever. I'm going to tell him it doesn't work. I'm going to get him on my, I'm going to get him on a Google Meets call instead of Streamlabs. And my friend who he already did this to is going to be on the call as well, hidden as my note taker. It'll say Cozy's note taker on there. Once we're on the call and he asked me to share my screen, my buddy will turn on his screen and it will be gay porn of Kim Jong-un. And and then if he doesn't crash out and like leave the call right away, then like, we'll fuck with him a little bit. But the best part will be that later on today, he has another call scheduled with my friend's other buddy, and they're going to do the same exact thing to him. So hopefully that will discourage them a bit from like trying to run this scam on more people in the industry, because they're going to just think like, okay, everyone's kind of caught on to this. It's not working. So we'll see how it goes.
So MetaMask is launching a token?
Yeah. All right. Let's get into some crypto stuff. So
let's
MetaMask
not
is
fucking get
launching a token.
scammed on your MetaMask token. Okay. There's going to be so many scams going around.
There is going to be so many fucking scams for MetaMask token. I haven't looked into the details. Are they only distributing tokens to people that have used the swap?
Are they only distributing to people who have only used MetaMask in the last 2 years?
Well, like, how do they know?
Haven't switched to Rabby?
I guess like if you have a seed that was generated from MetaMask, maybe they're, but like it's still like it's hard to how would they know? It just seems like I'm unsure like how you track that. I think the only way to track it and distribute to users is if you swapped in their app, which I never did because they always charge fees.
Yeah,
And
because
like,
their fee is retarded.
Yeah, their fee was like 5% or some shit at the time.
Yeah, the fee was insane.
And the thing is, I've talked about this before, like people will pay a fee for an experience. Like if you are better, if everything else is better about it, people will pay. Yeah. But when you don't offer anything that's better, when like you are the worst option for using a browser wallet with a hardware wallet.
Only option. Okay, so we should start there. It was the only option. And then
at a time, back in the day, you had My Ether wallet and you had MetaMask. And the only time you really used My Ether wallet was to like recover tokens that were sent on the wrong chain or to access tokens that weren't supported on MetaMask. Like, I don't know any other time that you used, like people use My Ether wallet unless they were hackers. and so everyone used MetaMask. And then there was a slew of not even desktop wallets, but I think Wallet Connect kind of allowed people to start using their mobile wallets to get away from MetaMask. For me, it was Frame. Like as soon as Frame came out, Frame was like night and day to the MetaMask experience for hardware wallet users. It allowed you to manage multiple wallets really easily. allowed you to connect to everything that MetaMask gave you trouble connecting to. And then the good old Rabbi came out, and it was like,
Good old Jewish rabbi.
it took Denton a year of shilling me Rabbi to move away from Frame.
I
Like, literally,
instantly, dude, it's just so many obvious things MetaMask should have had like a million years ago. Just
Yeah.
at
I
the
think
moment.
you guys put me on. You put me on, and then DK told me that it was Chinese malware, and I said,
Dude,
okay,
MetaMask have done a lot of improvements since then, but I've used it recently and it's still retarded. Like it
Yeah, it's
takes a
also
while to
separate.
update the profile. Like you need to
Yeah, it's all fucked. MetaMask is still living in fucking 2000.
yeah,
Cool.
like I like the portfolio wasn't updating. Like I had to re-enter the app.
We seem to have some misconnection.
All right, I gotta run.
Peace.
all right, boys. I am going to go mess with this hacker. I wanted to cover a couple things today, but I'll make notes. We'll cover them on Monday. I'm actually really excited to share what we do with this hacker for you. Yeah, we can talk to you about Rabbi in like the options chat or in DM. It is just a better MetaMask. Like, I don't know any reason to use MetaMask anymore. When you have Rabbi and Frame.sh that if you're using EVM compatible networks. If you're using Solana, there's tons of other options for you, but Rabbi I think is definitely the best. Oh, you do use it. All right, good. I'm not doing it now. We were really quick today, Grant, because we were trying to set up so that they can be the owners of the stream, not just me. So that if I have to go early or if like I'm late, they can start without me. But we have to end kind of early today also because I'm going to fuck with this hacker a bit and Marty has another meeting to go to. But we will be back Monday.
I could solo stream, dude. When are we going to do like, the Martin Shkreli guy or whatever his name is, the pharma guy? He just goes live. Like, yeah, he just fucking goes live sitting in his apartment in New York.
We can do that whenever.
He doesn't say anything for hours. It's just his face.
I will literally do that any day. Just go live and just sit here.
It's so good.
Chat. Yo,
yeah,
chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
He's live for like 12 the whole session, dude, like 8 hours, like the whole New York
live
session.
On Kick.
Dude, we should do a pump fund, dude, and see.
I'm down to do it. Like I have nothing against streaming to pump, multi-streaming there.
No, we just buy like 1,000 of the token. We never sell the token, and it's just probably will go to zero. But
I was we were doing it on Sanko for a while. The issue with Sanko was that they didn't give you a permanent stream key. So
yeah,
it was like it was very cumbersome to every day have to log on there first, set up my stream key, take the stream key, put it back into Streamlabs through a new like output. And it's like, I didn't feel like doing that all the time. If they I'll check it again. If they have permanent stream links now or static stream links, we'll multi-stream to Sanko also. Cause I want to support, whatever Arbitrum protocols are allowing us to stream to them. But Pump, I have no problem doing that. We say what we say about Solana, but like Solana is still the leading. Like,
dude, they just streamed some lady giving birth on fucking
Jesus.
So we can shill our show on Pump.
The equipment for it depends. Like, I'll tell you this, Grand. The best thing to do, honestly, is to go to Elgato and just buy their like streamer setup.
Yeah, Elgato.
Elgato.
ELGATO. Elgato.
A couple $100. Right? Like you can get it's like maybe $300 to get a nice mic, a 4K 60 FPS camera, and a mic arm. And then the software that I use, because we do it as a team, is $20 a month. But if it's just for you, it's free.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're looking at $20 a month and maybe like $300 initial setup.
We should do that once a week, dude. So I launched as a meme, like Professor Satoshi was like, "Oh, you should launch a vault on Lighter." I've never been paid by the team. I have no endorsements for the team, nothing, right? So I create a vault. I put in $10,000. Dude, somebody deposited $50K in 10 seconds. And it ran up to $300K in less than an hour.
On your pool?
Yeah.
That's
What the
hilarious.
So there we go, Grant. Once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'll do a round, maybe New York Open or New York Close hour or two stream live trading. And then we
Yeah.
have Cayenne coming out, and I can do some live trading there too.
Monday,
Are we
I'm
going to
going to
be able
showcase
to
the platform for
do?
everyone.
Are we going to be able to do user vaults or pools in Cayenne? Like, could it be a market making
Yes,
vault?
vaults are something that are going to come. Different strategy vaults. It's been something I've hounded on the team forever. Even though I don't think that like the like user base that Cayenne is geared towards necessarily want that. I think all of the users who Cayenne is not like all of the click traders and people that want an order book, the vaults are for them,
No,
right?
just
Like,
do a Marty's liquidity pool, just like these Hyperliquid liquidity pool, and just fucking run that up. Like
yeah,
it just market makes. That's it.
yep.
That would be
All right.
insane.
I gotta hop
RP
off.
is
We'll be
pretty
back
much.
Monday. I'm gonna showcase Kine on stream for all of you that are not in our alpha testers groups, and we'll show you how that works a bit before we get on to the public beta. But have a great weekend, and look out for probably this weekend. I'll probably drop a video of what we do with my podcast buddy.